Astralis starting on that CT side, and we've got some dualies in play.
Yeah, we do, but it's a double stack at ramp here for Astralis. Heroic looking to run it down. Bubsky trying to hold on. Glaive has come over to Hell to try and help out, but dupreeh, he's drawn first blood into this matchup. Tessus has been pulled out of play. And Heroic, they're going to leave Cadian in towards Hell, and they're going to drop off and kill elsewhere. And Cadian, he's starting to take his fight. He's caught between two players, though. It's a Danish sandwich, and Cadian's locked in between them. Zipex getting involved now with the dual Berettas. Magisk has been cleared out of his position, but that's the bomb drop. Zipex has found the bomb, and it's dropped down the vent.
Stound's going to wait for this aggression, but he can't even get the first kill. Zipex closes it out, and those dualies do have some impact on the pistol round. This is always a strong angle for dupreeh. It has been cleared, but it won't make a difference.
Yeah, dupreeh just holding the range against the pistols. And now Glaive trying to get involved as well. It's Tessus that has been dropped by dupreeh. He's chunked down low, 12 HP left, so it's susceptible to death at this point. But for Heroic, they haven't found too much here. Not a thing. And Maz is jumping out, trying to pick up some money. Gets the position of Stound, and Bubsky goes flying over the top of his crosshair. Shot in for Stound that lands. And now it's just Shush walking back into lobby. Around the corner is Magisk. And Shush is going to start walking into the crosshair that's waiting, but he's ready for it. Can't be able to pick up the kill, and Magisk gets the money. 2-0 start for Astralis. They've got Refresh down here that could cause some problems, though, for Astralis. You have got Bubsky on the stairway, and the headshot immediately landed onto Refresh. But as Cadian striking out, Glaive has been brought down, and a 4v3 versus what is definitely not looking good on the defensive side for Astralis. They've got to step up here, and Magisk knows he can be pushed from two sides. Heaven is a weakness. In towards the lobby is certainly a play that could come through, and Magisk is just trying to use the cover of the blue box. They come over the top. Stound will be taken down, but Shush has already dropped and finds the trade kill onto Magisk.
You saw in that round, Bubsky and Magus were playing A. As dupreeh does go down at the end. Nothing safe for Astralis. That allows Heroic a clean man advantage and plenty more options available to them because Yard is fairly open.
Zipex has the window to play with, but he's been caught. Luckily, Major stepping up with a 2K. Tessus and Refresh both going down, and Major is going to change up his position. He gets closer. Stound and Cadian looking to come around the corner, and it's one more for Magisk. That's huge. 3 kills. Finally taken out of the round by Cadian. Oh, and Shush has got into Hell. Cadian with the pickup, though. A follow-up kill for him. And dupreeh, he's under a lot of pressure here. Shush is coming over to try and stop the rotation down. And Cadian has already gone to the B site. So Shush should be spotting dupreeh. Finally, will spot his head. And it's the headshot in behind for Heroic's third round. Comes down to the decon play. Will he be looking the right way at the right time? And he turns around. Tessus taking the headshot. The teammate distraction was enough to allow it. And now Stound, he's lurking up on the upper side. They know about this potential, and they get the kill. Damage done to Refresh, but he's still walking. He may be a dead man walking, but he's still around. And Heroic have pulled it back. It's Tessus that's got that equalizer, and Refresh now pushing on to the awkward. He's looking to find dupreeh, and 9 seconds left. That bomb is not going down right now for Heroic. And it's looking rough for them as Bubsky just holds down the lower site. It's Astralis who locked themselves the equalizing score of 4. Fincher on his position, and Zipex, I do not envy him right now. He's about to go down. He's not been able to pick up anything. Unlikely to do so with that scout anyway. But it's Glaive down here that could cause problems. The bomb still has to pass him. He's the gatekeeper to the B site, but he's been drawn away just at the wrong time. And Tessus gets the kill. It's Heroic looking brilliant in this round. And Astralis surely have to just save their weapons, but that might not just come in to happen as Stound is holding for the push into lobby. As is luckily getting the trade out. It is just the AK for him, and Heroic go into the lead. It has to be frustrating as well for Astralis at the start of this game because you always feel like you're in it, you're hanging on by a slight thread, but that thread's been pulled now, and Heroic have themselves a great chance to start building up rounds in this first half and really solidifying a lead. Stound getting pressured alongside Tessus. That's beautiful. Showing his spray control. We've seen what he can do when he's holding down mouse 1. He's looking for a little bit more just to style on these pistols. He's having fun getting those kills. Coming in early. Man's just getting one before going down. It's 6-4 Heroic Oh, that's perfectly placed there by Shush, and Bubsky's out of that. Man advantage yet again for Heroic, and Zipex knows he has to step up. He knows he has to be the player that delivers. He's changed up his position. Katie not ready for that one, but he hears the rest of the squad coming, and they might just walk right into a trap that is laid for them. Magisk and Zipex taking this one down. It's just Shush left, dropping down into the vent. 40 seconds left. Has got the bomb on his back. But Astralis is the 3v1, so they can play together. They will concede the plant. Shush has to pull off what will be an incredible 1v3. I don't think Astralis will let this one slip. Close to 1 kill, but there's so many players nearby. 2 from Decon. Shush has got the right read. He's looking at the right spot, and he's got a double kill. Now looking for one more. Dupree stands between him, and Shush is in with a huge clutch. A great start to the Danish derby, and a huge play from Shush.
Because after losing a round they should have won, they have to go down to pistols.
Yeah, Alex, I feel a little bit silly about saying that Astralis shouldn't let that one slide, but he comes in, he gets the round win, and you can't say anything about that. Fantastic stuff from Shush early on here, making his way forward. He's alone right now, trying to pressure that window room. Bubsky has just changed up his position, so neither player getting the info there. Stown is going to go back up, and now it's the playmaker. It's TeSeS in with a headshot. Stown has found Glaive as well. They pulled it back into the 2v2, but it's a solo play into the A site from TeSeS, and has been caught out by Magisk. And now Stown looking for the 1v2. 2 players in front of him. Going to be another clutch here for Heroic to start things off. They picked up an AK in the hands of Bubsky, and he's got Kevlar. Magisk, 13 HP, but you still have to deal with the issue of Bubsky. So you have the info maybe, but Magisk has looked away, and Stown has got the window. He slipped on through. They have no idea, but Magisk in behind finally spots him out. It's a nightmare here for Heroic, and the pistols bite back from Astralis. But it's a trade out from Bubsky. We're even, but it turns into the ramp fight, and Zipex holding on. The York spraying away. He's got a double kill. Now under pressure. Zipex trying to hold, but Shush gets rid of him. It's now a 2v3. Astralis hold the advantage. Now realizes a couple more angles come into play. A few more to worry about. Flash out, they play together, they group up, they try and make this trade impossible, and Dupree doesn't get the kill. Well played there from Heroic. With 24 seconds left, the ramp play, they're ready for it. Shoots in with a headshot. Bubsky's rotated down. He's playing from Decon. He could spoil the party, but they know exactly where he is now. Running forward into the site, tries to deny, but TeSeS from double door will land his kill.
Let's see if round 15 is one that Astralis can win, though. Last round of the half, Heroic go for the full AKs for a fast play.
This is really quick. Refresh is out in front. He's going to fall, though. Bubsky does well to get one, but it's Magisk who was needed, and they know how to deal with that. Heroic trade out evenly. It will be a 3v3 post-plant for Astralis. They have to pull off the retake, and Zipex goes down. The bomb hasn't even been planted yet, and Heroic is still favored into this one. Oh, TeSeS, good headshot. Smokes up as well. And that'll isolate Glaive. He's completely alone. He's severed off from the chance into the A site. With so much time left for Heroic, they can actually just afford to do whatever they want into this one. And they've decided they want to go B.
Cadian's not even gone with him. He's just going to watch the top of them, but Glaive's coming down.
He's made the right call. That big brain from Glaive has allowed him to get into the B site. No kit right now on the back of Glaive, though. It will be a battle of the in-game leaders. Cadian coming into it. Must hear the tap, but does he run it? Does he go fast? And Glaive trying to pull him into the open. And no scope from Glaive. That is fantastic. That gets a 6th round for Astralis. It was an uphill battle the whole way through. It is Heroic that will go into the lead in the second half. We'll see how they start and fare into the second. And Shush, he knows that there's players in below him. Good headshot onto Glaive. I'll start things off well. Good start to the proceedings for Heroic, but Cadian now spots them coming down secret. There is a lot of action going all over the place right now, and Astralis looking to try and get onto the B site. Magisk has been fantastic so far, 20 and 11, locking in that bomb plant. And the 2 remaining teammates of Astralis join them on the ramp. So Astralis have got themselves into the 3v4. They've got the bomb planted. It is Heroic who currently stand with a man advantage into the retake attempt, and Magisk might just go down here. Refresh. He's with some shots, though. He hasn't been able to pick it up, and finally he will.
Oh, and close range. Zipex still gets caught out. It's Dupree sitting in dark, but they're going to clear him. 2 quick headshots, but a quicker trade from Refresh, making sure no shenanigans can happen at the end of the round. They have too many players to let Dupree get away with that. And despite the bomb plant,
it certainly gets interesting into these final few moments about how this crunch is going to play out for Astralis. Which side do they decide to go to? Right now, Heroic are ready for the A play, but B might just be the right call. They're going to run down secret, sprinting forward, in fact.
They've got the lurker. They've got another kill. Heroic with 2 early frags, and now they can afford to give up B, but they don't want to. Cadian drops down the vents. In comes TeSeS, long-range MP9. And Magisk has been having a great game so far, but even he can't win this one. Heroic just out of nowhere win all those fights. What an explosive round. Rely on, or at least almost always rely on. Now they may not have that same aspect to their game, but they've got a buy, and they've got an AK in the hands of Glaive. This time it's him getting aggressive and putting the pressure on early.
Yeah, Glaive has hit that opening kill, Katie, and he's missed the timing. They've got players down there, but the issue is the bomb is still back. It's still at red. Magisk is going to go for the smoke off. Refresh holds off. The play into the B site not working, and Magisk has been dropped. That's the bomb down outside for Astralis. They may be able to find the opening kill in the round, but quickly pulled back by Heroic. Gideon is holding the cross, but Bubsky's not walked into his crossout just yet. They're waiting for a mistake to come through, and there it is. Finally, Glaive gets aggressive. Gideon gets his kill. And Heroic are up 2 men into this retake attempt. They're looking to try and pull the kills back. It's Zipex and it's Bubsky. AK still in play. Still a chance here for Astralis, especially when that can happen. Zipex coming in with a double. And now TeSeS and Shoes trying to get back in. It's a headshot for Shoes. He silences Astralis again, but Bubsky looks to be loud. The defuse is coming in. He hasn't gone around the corner. He hasn't checked for this. And the round is going in favor of Heroic. 14-6. A valiant attempt towards the end there for Astralis, but it's just not to be. Yeah, very limited time, very limited chances when it comes to the margin of error. It is minimal. And there's the play up from Stown. That's information on the Bubsky, but TeSeS, he's going to be the player that could foil the plans of Astralis, but Magisk is quicker. The headshot landed. And now Shush inside of the site still has a teammate towards the back. It's Refresh with it all to do now. Oh, Refresh, that's huge! A 4K out of nowhere, and that is exactly what they needed. It's 15 rounds for Heroic, and Refresh just unleashes. So many angles he had to fight.
That round had the shades of classic Astralis. Like, they just waited for the mistakes from Heroic, right? They waited for the over faces. That's not classic Astralis, though. Not getting clutched against like that.
That's unbelievable. And Cadian is going to try and pull things back here for Heroic. They were a man down at the start of the round, but the advantage does not lie in Astralis' hands for long. 4v4. Shush goes forward as Refresh, who continues to kill Astralis. He's up to 16 kills now, finding Bubsky. This is not going to be an easy test to pass. In the meantime, it will be Glaive walking his way through the lower side. They get the info. Now they've got to go. There's limited time in TeSeS. He's doing a good job at slowing them. He hasn't died yet, and now he's dropped down. He's found the ball. He's looking for his follow-up kills as well, but Magisk has hit the headshot. And he's going to throw the molly in behind him, trying to allow him to get down as Glaive jewels it out. With Cadian, he wins the fight, but not for long. He's burnt to a crisp. That molly holds them back for the meantime, but Magisk needs to deliver a huge clutch. He's got one already. Can he find a Refresh? And no, he can't. It's Heroic that will take the win here on Nuke. Their map pick going their way in a very convincing fashion. It used to be a Danish rivalry, but right now it's Danish domination.
Ooh, the name might be on point. Goes a bit too far, so it only does a bit of damage onto Bubsky, but the push is at the ready. Counter smoke from Heroic, but Bubsy's got ahead of it.
Oh, TeSeS from the pillar, getting one a second picked up as well from TeSeS. He gets a third. Refresh stepping up as well. And this pistol, it is looking clean here for Heroic. Nothing they can do. Astralis just fall by the wayside. Heroic in with a pistol win. So far, pretty cleanly. The Astralis players are low, and they're going to be walking around long. They sense a bit of a chance here. They're close, but look at how many players are on the other side of this. And TeSeS gets the information with the gap at the edge of the smoke, knows one player's crossed in behind it. And with 7 seconds left, they try and jump onto the A side, but it's not worked out. Shush has come in with some extra money as they start to make their way back in. TeSeS and Stown with rifles should be clearing out these positions pretty quickly. Astralis still alive, still nuisances inside of the B site. Finally, kills start to come in here for Heroic, and they are cleaning up the remaining players. They get the round, but Astralis coming in with the bomb plant. Yeah, Cadian, and that's a perfect point, Hawk. He only had the deagle, and now Astralis running into the B site. 4v4 is down. His turn to get involved in this round, and he's got himself one. 17 seconds was the only player inside of the B site. And TeSeS is not too far off getting that kill on the Zipex, but bomb shall be planted. Astralis will play the post plant. Strong position to try and get one, and he will get one. Traded out quickly. 2v2 now. Dupree at pillar has a strong spot, and the time is ticking right now for Heroic. The timer on the play, and Magisk has found himself a kill on Shush. Goes in for the second, and it's a first round for Astralis, picked up by Magisk. It's going round and down under pressure. So much utility being used up. And I love that from Tessus. The re-reply straight down middle from Refresh. And that is a 4v3 man advantage for Heroic. But they're going to try and isolate this player. And Banana and Tessus. That's a huge overperformance to be able to get another kill out of that.
He had the FAMAS, he had the 1 weak weapon on the team, but the bomb still at second mid. Glaive fully blinded, and Refresh finds him. Now they're going to realize there's no one else here, but Bubsky's just got to rush it onto A.
Yeah, he's got time, but it is going to be the 1v1 fight against Shush around the corner, and Bubsky, does he check the balcony? No. And it's going to be Shush that takes the round. Astralis are going to try and walk around long, and Stoun's come over to the party as well. This is not looking pretty for them. Astralis, even if they get through Archway, they have to deal with Stoun. And he's not letting them get any further. Tess is peeking out. Another fantastic start into the map for him. He's already reached double figures on the kill count, 10 and 3. And Magis now alone. Just the Deagle in hand. And Heroic have shut this one down. Magis looking to just try and get a headshot or two on his way out, but that won't even happen either. Heroic close it out 5-1. Heroic don't have all the info to play with, but they will hear the utility starting to come in. They can get it to ready here on the defense, and here comes the charge down Banana for Heroic. They're going to get a quick rotation. There's a timer on the play now for Astralis to get into the A sign. Refresh and Shush, they don't even need the reinforcements. All the kills come in on defense, and Astralis just don't get a thing. And the bomb is down in the open at Banana. Astralis can recover it, but they're still down a player, and they walk around the corner. Once again, gifted the bomb. This time it rolls to the feet of Tesses, who just gets himself kills. Stoun and Tesses working together, and Dupree, he'll finally get his first kill. He draws blood into Inferno. It takes 8 rounds. He's got the AK. They look for a little more, but Shush was not ready for that, Dupree.
It might be about time for it, Dinko. He's ready with the AWP on the site.
He's waiting for it, blinded. He's forced away. Further back into the site, but it's Tessus' turn. He comes through the smoke. He finds himself Glaive, but Bubsky quick on the reply. But look at the play from Refresh, trying to get there quickly, running down middle. But here goes Cadian. Headshot onto Zipex. Can he find any more? He's at the back. He's being tested. A missed shot, but he's still alive. He looks for more. He lands the headshot, going back for a little more, but not much more to be found. And Refresh arrives at the top of Banana. His mid push finally coming in. A bomb plant secured for Bubsky, but now he looks to secure the round. This is much more difficult, but they're looking the wrong way, and he only gets the one. Have to remember how much of a big change this really is for them. And they're going to try and run up into Banana. It's Magisk with the opening kill. Actually, Stoun, of course, with the opening, but Magisk pulls it back for Astralis, and Tessus does not let them retreat. Take that. Tessus just drops 2. Allows these quick rotations. So right now, Astralis trying to get into B. Tessus holding on, and he doesn't even need help again. A 4K from Tessus, a huge round delivered.
Oh, Astralis is so screwed here.
Oh, yeah. 30 seconds, smoke down, just comes in at the perfect time. And Astralis, if you've got to go, you've got to go through the smoke. Coffin smoke out from Dupree. Flash is about to pop, and still 3 players standing here for Heroic. As Tessus in with the first, goes in for the second as well. Dupree tries his best, but Tessus continues to mow them down. Another 4K from the back of the B site.
I can't believe that Tessus is still out-fragging the entire Astralis roster. It's incredible, his level of performance. Stoun is struggling, though. He needs assistance, and Tessus is there to save him, but the nade comes in just in time. It's Refresh who tries to swing, but this time the B fights go the way of Astralis.
Yeah, and that bomb's still back at T-spawn, so they're going to run back and collect that. They've got the B site, and there's no movement here from Heroic. And Shu still has a flash as well. This time is starting to tick, so if they do want to go and get this win, they've got to go quickly. Again, damage will be certainly effective onto Astralis, and there's Shush with the first. Good re-flash coming in from Astralis. That's going to hold them back. And they will just concede. Kid looking for a pick on the exit, but cannot pick it up. That is maybe an AWP available, but both players obviously going down. Couldn't get away. They were sprinting towards CT. Banana control, but it's the play for Astralis. They walk through the mid-smoke, and now they're about to pop through the left side at long, and Refresh, he goes unchecked. He'll get one, nearly getting another huge multi-kill, but he's brought down very quickly after. Glaive has found a pick, and is a 2v3, still favoring Heroic into this one. The majority of their players are on the B side of the map, and the bomb's just gone back over to bottom banana. It's on the back of Magisk, and he's walking right into Stown, who'll take the kill. He'll find the bomb, and they'll just smoke it off.
But as it stands, it's only Stown who's properly peeking in, and Shush eventually gets the info. Glaive down low.
Yeah, 8 HP right now. Gonna try and go for the pick. Incendiary is coming down, but it's the headshot from Stown that is delivered.
This is one of those rare rounds where Heroic aren't playing for info, but I think it's because they have the weaponry advantage. They have the nades to work with, and they're already using those rifles to their favor.
Yeah, Magisk's about to set up in Moto Smoke. Interested to see how they approach this one. Astralis obviously with far less weaponry to play with, and Zipex tries to get forward. The MAC-10 looking to carve open an opportunity into the A site, but it's not coming in. And now Bugsy just one bullet away. 12-3 half for Heroic. They look to try and close it and head to the semi-finals. We'll see if they can do it after the break. Nice opening here for Tessus. Up to 23 kills now in this pistol. And you see kind of in limbo, Magisk wondering, do I commit to A? Do I commit to B? And he's made the call to go over to the B site. And his utility starting to come in for Heroic. They're committing to their guns. They're running into the A site. And they found Bubsky. Now Dupree, he's been quiet so far. And they're going to avoid him. They're going through into CT spawn. And Magisk now has to step up. He's only managed 1 kill. And they're running down into the B site. And Zipex at Ruins. 3 players stand in front of him. And he does have a chance to sort of pick them apart and give a small chance on over to Astralis.
Lets them get onto the site safely, but in comes Down onto Banana. He's been dealt with. In comes Zipex. Bomb gets dropped, and Tessus tries his best, but Dupree comes in with the triple kill.
They're going to be grouping up at the bottom of Banana, but right now that might not be any easier as Glaive is at the ready. Flashbang coming in for Zipex. It's a lineup there for Glaive, but he's only managed 1 kill. And now the Glocks continue to run down. Zipex on the double, looking for a bit more up against these Glocks. He's done well. He's cleaned it up. That's beautiful from Zipex at the start of the gun round. And that's not the start, because now that leaves Zipex alone. He's under a lot of pressure. Now, once again, he needs to step up, this time against the rifles. Zipex getting 1, a second picked up as well. And now Shush looking to run him down. He's at second oranges, and Zipex is delivering everything. 4 kills picked up, and now Refresh left in the 1v4. Oh, that is huge. That's exactly what Astralis ordered.
To bail him out when he ran out of ammo. The flashbang helping him out so much, and Dupree comes in to seal the deal.
Heroic is starting to get closer. That smoke will allow them to run into the site, putting pressure on the pit setup. You've got Magisk in here, though, one of the best in the world at this position, but he's only managed 1. It is Tessus who's the star of the show in round 19. And it's just Dupree left alone. Katie landing shots to the deagle.
These are the sorts of rounds where when you win them, this can really push you over the edge, make you an elite team. When you can win with just the deags, when you can win when the odds are against you. Those are the rounds that can turn games.
It's not a very easy thing to do when you're switching up these roles and you're trying to compete at the highest level against the best teams in the world. And to make it to playoffs is decent already, but this is their biggest test yet. And Tessus diving out of the apartments, unable to get anything. Luckily, Refresh comes in, but Dupree, I don't know how. He hasn't been able to pick that one up. And the kills start to come through here for Heroic. It's just Zipex left alone. He's making a quick play from the B site. One will get planted default, and it's Gideon and Stown looking to close this one out. But it is the clutch man himself. The clutch minister steps into the 1v2.
Oh, steps into the open, but takes a good bit of damage. Down to 41 health. And in comes Cadian from the other side. Not ready for that second player.
In a professional game of Counter-Strike, it is not a lie. Your eyes do not deceive you. That is, in fact, a Nova. Well, it might just be the win here for Heroic. It might just be semi-finals locked in up against what is a very weak buy of Astralis. Cadian walking into top banana, finds out Glaive. He's looking for the follow-up, and he's got it. 2 kills picked up. That's the B side cracked open. And now Astralis with the weaker weapons looking to pull it off. But Gideon running right through the smoke. Tessus getting the headshot. It's an AK picked up, but every kill's coming in here for Heroic, and it's cleaned up. It's Heroic to take the wins. They're the Great Danes in this matchup, and they head right through to the semi-finals.